friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nora, and on today's video we're designing 3 ideas around the new flower shop house skin. Now in today's video I will be covering 3 different town layouts with this house skin. I really want the first to be in the bind, so we're going to go with a shopping plaza sort of vibe, and then the second build is actually going to be geared towards Nintendo Switch players. This build can obviously work for other players too, but I was thinking about Switch players when I was designing it. It's going to be a little bit more simple and smaller, so it's not going to take up a ton of your item limit, but there's still plenty of detail to capture that townsy sort of look that we all love. And then the last idea for today's video is going to be kind of more in a spring core, cottage core sort of theme. It still has like a town core element, but I thought that this also could be maybe a great build for one of the floating islands if you wanted to turn that into an entire map of flower storage. I just think that this would be really fun to tackle, so I'm kind of itching on testing this build out, maybe with the greenhouse in a upcoming video, so let me know what y'all think about that. I just think having a flower storage island could be so helpful. Anyways, like usual, feel free to combine builds together, make any personal adjustments or changes, and I hope that these ideas today bring you a ton of inspo. So here's how the first idea turned out for today's video. As you can see, I ended up rotating a couple of the houses just to kind of give it a little bit more dimension. However, if you want to save some space and you don't want them rotated, they look fine in a straight row as well. So our next build is for the Nintendo Switch players, and honestly, this build shouldn't take us too long to do. It's pretty small, but I do think it makes a great filler idea if you're doing a city build. So I hope this one also brings you some ideas too. So here is how the Nintendo Switch friendly build turned out. As mentioned earlier in my video, I feel like this is a great transitional build too, especially if you're doing an entire city. So feel free to relocate this, make any personal adjustments. This is just where I ended up designing the idea for today's video. So if you do need to relocate this to make it a little bit more functional, please do. The last idea today is using the new greenhouse house skin in combination with the flower shop, which I just thought looked really cool together. I will also be replacing my main player home with the same greenhouse house skin. I thought using two of these together just gave it a really nice, cute spring court sort of look. But of course, if you just wanted to use one of the house skins, you totally could. As always, feel free to make any personal adjustments, but I hope that this last build idea brings you some inspiration, especially if you're going for a more spring townsy sort of look on your valley. Here's how our last idea turned out for today's speed build. I hope that all three builds today brought you some inspiration. Let me know your favorite one in the comment section below. Before today's video also ends, I do want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me as a creator. Just your support in general means the world to me. Thanks again for watching, and as always, have a horrible day, and I'll see you next video.